Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Now here's McCollum. Outside Oubre. Driving in. Giannis with the rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
It's stolen by Oubre. On the break. McCollum with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Jokic up top. McCollum outside. They get it again. Out to Oubre. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's Mathurin with a drive.
And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Mathurin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Off target from three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Carter inside. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
4 on the clock. Alexander Walker. Three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Siakam. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Los Angeles leading by 3. On the wing, Mathurin. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mathurin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And it's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down a little bit.
Dort's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jokic in the post. And they double up Jokic. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Los Angeles leading by 8. Dort outside. Carter on the wing. Back to Dort.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. Count it.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Down low. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. And that one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And the basket by Siakam.
Sweet, quick shot from Siakam is most.
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Showing some power.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McCollum outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Antetokounmpo surveys. Here's Carter. And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter.
The visiting team, 11.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. BA, back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside for Dort. To the wing on the left. Tries again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Doubled by Hachimura. Dort for three. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Kicks it out to Barnes. For 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Rozier has an open court in front of him. This guy is dangerous. Great quickness.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Doubled by Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. And Giannis with the jam.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Pass to Rozier. Now here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And clearly Jordan knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Here's Barnes. Outside for Rozier. Barnes a screen. And he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
McCollum's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 14. Outside, Alexander Walker. Antetokounmpo with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Six to shoot. Pass to Dort. Stolen by Rozier. Now Siakam. Minute 32 left in the first half. Jokic up top. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. The free throw drops for Jokic. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from three. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Outside for Rozier. Kept alive. Another shot. Siakam outside. With 1 on the clock. Pass to McCollum. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Alexander Walker. And Los Angeles, another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Left side, Alexander Walker.
Timeout.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Pass to Carter. Beyond the arc. What if it goes? And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this. as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pass to Matherin. Let's go with a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doubled by McCollum. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Oubre. Out to McCollum. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
Striking in, Giannis misses from short range. McCollum with it, and it's Dort picking him up. McCollum looks around to the paint. Here's Jokic. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Jokic has got 13.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." EA?
All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Out to Oubre. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title card.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Rozier. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Rozier's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, good fundamental footwork that time by Terry Rozier to avoid the defender.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Alexander Walker. The putback. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's good for 2. Carter's got his first 2 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Wendell Carter.
adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Hachimura. Pass to Barnes. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 8.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Antetokounmpo outside. Good on the shot. Antetokounmpo has got 22.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Trent outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
To the inside. Tries the 9-footer.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Trent's shot is off.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Beasley for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a...
The visiting team, 42.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pass to Oubre. They set the pick. Back to McCollum. Here's the 3. On target from range.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Dort for 3. Fires in the triple. And Los Angeles leads by 20.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Dort for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Here's Oubre. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Outside Oubre. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 16-point lead. To the middle. Here's Carter. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Nikola Jokic. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Oubre. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Oubre's got 4 points this quarter.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it. You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Pass to Jokic. Here he goes. And Jokic throws it down.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
When he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Rebounded by Matherin.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The shot is money.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
Here's Jokic. Outside Oubre. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Assisted.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Now McCollum. From downtown. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Matherin. It's gone from beyond the arc.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And he drops him first.
You know, when you think about Matherin, his scoring ability really jumps out at you. You got to be excited about his future.
Here's McCollum. Barnes up top. Oh, no good on the dunk. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Los Angeles. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Uses the glass on the layup. And that's 28 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo has got 30 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
To the away team.
.15 seconds left in the final quarter. McCollum outside. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win, showing that they're